On Monday, August 11th, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the OIC, the world's top Islamic body, denounced the persecution of Christians in Mosul, northern Iraq. The Secretary General said that the forced displacement of Mosul's Christians showed that Islamic State, or ISIL or ISIS, practices have nothing to do with Islam and its principles that call for tolerance and coexistence. Indeed, calls for tolerance and coexistence. Really now? Well, why don't we take a look at who the OIC is and ask ourselves the question, well, how have members of the OIC treated their Christians? Well, members of the OIC include Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Egypt, and Lebanon. And what has happened to their Christians? Well, in Iraq, they're being brutally tortured and raped as we speak. In Iran, if you're a Christian minister, you can spend a lot of time in an Iranian jail simply for being Christian. And Turkey, which used to be called Anatolia, and Anatolia used to be 100% Christian, but today it's only 0.3% Christian. How did that happen? Well, through forced conversions and jihad. Then we have, of course, Saudi Arabia. Oh yes, Saudi Arabia really knows how to treat its religious minorities, as in they're not welcome at all. And then we move to Syria, where Christians have been brutalized there. And in Egypt? Well, Egypt, you know, used to be a Christian nation, but now it's 90% Muslim. And what happened to those Christians? Again, driven out, forcefully converted. Lebanon, after the Second World War, was Christian, and now then it's majority Muslim. So what happened to all the OIC Christians? Well, they were brutalized. But here's the important question. Why do we want to believe this lie, that Islam treats its religious minorities well? Well, we have a lie of our own, see? Our lie is that we're not at war with Islam. There's just a few Sunni Islamist extremists. Let's get some things straight. Islam is at war with us. And these Sunni Islamist extremists, like Islamic State, turn out not to be extremists at all. What we see with Islamic State is simply Muhammad. That's exactly what we see. And it's the same with the other organizations, such as Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, and all the others. They're all following the example of Muhammad, who was not an extremist. Muhammad was a Christian killer, a Jew killer, a pagan killer. So an Islamic State and all these other organizations that are jihadists, they are simply doing what they're supposed to do. The problem is this: Islam is dualistic, and the nice, peaceful Muslim you know at work is Islam, but also cutting off the heads of Christians is Islam. That's what dualism is. It means two ideas that are contradictory are true at the same time. The problem is Islamic State is at war with us, but we are not at war with Islamic State. You see, we want to tie, but Islam wants to win. Thank you.